moving on to, I think, everybody's favorite segment, without a doubt, the one we've gotten the most positive feedback for, and making its return. Go ahead, Chippy.
And it's also makes me feel good about myself, putting this out here for you guys to benefit and help you in your everyday life.
You're so brave for doing this every week. This is JP's Drawing Corner. What have you brought for us this week, JP?
I mixed it up a little bit this week. Mm-hmm. You know, I showed you that I'm a multifaceted artist.
Right.
Now, I dabbled in the comic genre today. This is a picture of Spider-Man using a urinal.
Ooh, Spider-Man using a urinal. I really only have one question. Why?
It shows the human side of these superheroes. You know, most people show them as gods, but they gotta go pee just like the rest of us.
I've never thought about that before. He's out there, you know, fighting fucking Doc Ock, and he's like, dude, I really gotta piss right now, bro.
Yeah.
Can we take a time out from the fight? Like, yeah, these guys, they are human. They've got to use the restroom. And how weird on it would it be to, like, you walk into like a men's room and there's a man dressed as Spider-Man?
You can't see in this picture because the urinal's covering it, but he pees like a little kid too. He pulls his pants all the way to his
ankles.
He
drops them to his ankles.
So you got ass out peeing.
He would. Well, I mean, it's got to be awkward with that costume, right? Is there a break in the costume? Does he? Now, here's the question. Does he tuck the top part into the bottom, or does the top part? It's a pretty tight costume, like. Yeah. Where does he? Does he have a zipper?
Maybe he has a little dick hole that your boxers have that you never use.
Nobody uses that.
I've never used it.
If you use that, guys will know. Girls, I don't think will know what we're talking about. But every male piece of underwear that you can buy has a flap in the middle that I think is, as JP said, presumably used to put your penis through so that you can use the restroom. Who does that?
You know what? I thought about this. I think. Maybe it's where it's real cold.
Yeah, maybe. So you don't, but I would still just pull it over the top.
Yeah.
Everybody goes over the top, right?
You know, I bet you a woman designed boxers. She's like, oh, this would be nice. They don't have to pull their pants down.
They're going to love this. It's so convenient. No, I've never used it. I don't know anybody that does. If you do, hey, write it in the comments. Say, hey, you know, defend yourself, defend your people. Say, I'm one of the weirdos that puts it through the hole.
They use the dick. Yeah, you know what? If you do, please comment, because I've never met someone who has.
Right. I like the picture a lot, JP. I like the perspective and the arms coming forward. You know exactly what he's doing. You wrote urinal on it, and that, I think without writing that, we wouldn't know exactly what he's doing. It looks like he's making copies at a copy machine. What's the caption at the top there?
It says, spider sense tingling.
Why?
Because somebody is out the door about to come and gaze at his meat. You gotta protect it.
We got Kyle about to kick in that door.
Let me see that spider dick.
Kyle's one of those type of people that if you have, like, you walk into a restroom and there's 7 urinals and there's one guy in the corner, Kyle will go stand right next to that guy.
Yeah.
If you're out in the forest and you're peeing in a bush, you got your own bush to yourself, Kyle will pick that same bush.
I bet you Kyle loves those bathtub urinals. Remember those old school ones?
Those one of the baseball games?
Yeah.
Those are the worst. I'm sorry. Those are the worst urinals. They're troughs full of piss. Ladies, you have no idea what we're talking about. It's a dark side of the men's world, but that's why there's never a line at the men's restroom.
That's a good point.
We just all line up together and pee in a trough.
We have the better tool for pissing.
We're okay with being gross. I think that's a great picture, JP. You said you brought one more. Do you want to share it with us?
Yes, this is my magnum opus.
So you're saying this is the best one you've ever done?
This is the best one I've ever done.
What do you got?
You know, we have a real hostile political climate right here.
We try not to get political on this show.
Try not to get political. So this is just showing that it's love no matter what. No matter what political affiliation. Democrat, Republican, Blood, Crip, whatever your politics align with.
Kyle.
We're here for you, Kyle.
Is.
This right here is my love trumps all picture.
Oh boy. All right. There's so much to get into in this picture. So this is obviously Kyle. You can tell by the square head. And he's holding hands with Buffalo Man.
Buffalo Man, the cold hero of the riot.
2021's national symbol, Buffalo Man. Jeffy, what went into this?
Well, I just know that you know, Kyle loves Trump. So just a picture of him, hearts in his eyes, literally.
Right.
And of course, you know, Kyle always has a band shirt.
Always.
This one's Puddle of Mud.
This week's edition is Puddle of Mud.
Speaking, get off topic, but one of Puddle of Mud lyrics goes, "I love the way you smack my ass." I always laughed every time I heard that lyric.
That's true. That's true. They have that one song in particular is kind of strange. You captured the essence of Buffalo Man. I think I knew instantly that was Buffalo Man. There's not a question in my head of who Kyle is holding hands with. Yeah,
trumping the love.
Man, this again. We're not picking sides. We're not getting political. But you know what? Art should push the boundaries, right? It should make people kind of uncomfortable.
It should make you question how you're feeling.
Right, and this definitely does. This makes me uncomfortable. So I think mission accomplished in that regard.
You're welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome. JP, anything else you want to say on your defining piece?
It's just a metaphor for love, you know, and Trump's. People think Trump is hate, but Trump could also be to overcome something.
The wordplay.
Wordplay,
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Love trumps all.
I see where you went with that. All right, I think, again, you're so brave for sharing your art with us. We all appreciate it. I think that concludes this week's segment of JP's Drawing Corner.
Shibidoo-wop-bop-doo-wah.
All right, so we're gonna move on to our next segment, a fan favorite every week, giving you guys the hard-hitting relationship advice that you ask for and that you deserve. So we're gonna get into relationship advice. And this week's question is, how do you ask your girlfriend to marry you?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Right?